Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090J, man. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on this 6-year-old boy that was shot and killed after a road rage incident. His mother flipped off another driver, and the person in that vehicle responded with a gunshot. A reward for $500,000 was raised over a 2-week period in which a manhunt took place for the suspects who were just arrested.
Shots fired, northbound 55 from Chapman. We're getting a report that there was a child that has been shot in the back.
Someone pulled out a gun and shot my little brother in the stomach. And he said, "Mommy, my tummy hurts." I tried to save him while calling 911, but he was losing a lot of blood.
He had just celebrated his 6th birthday days earlier.
May 21st, 2021, around 8 a.m., Joanna Clunan was driving her 6-year-old boy to kindergarten in what was a regular Friday morning, soon to turn into a nightmare. Heading northbound on the 55 freeway in Orange, California, a white vehicle cut her off in the carpool lane. The car was being driven by a woman, a man in the passenger seat. And as Joanna emerged trying to get away from their vehicle, she flipped them off. With the vehicle now behind her, Joanna heard a loud bang and her 6-year-old boy Aiden saying, "Ow, mommy, my tummy hurts." She pulled over on the side of the freeway to see the boy was bleeding heavily. She picked up the boy, holding him as she called 911, the realization of what happened setting in as the adrenaline flowed. The vehicle she flipped off had fired a shot, the bullet traveling through the trunk of her car, through the boy's booster seat, and into his body. As he bled onto his mother who held him, EMS arrived transporting the boy to a nearby children's hospital where he passed away. Shockwaves rippled through Southern California as the news broke, describing a case of road rage taking the life of an innocent 6-year-old boy and the suspects nowhere to be found. California Highway Patrol provided a picture of the white vehicle, desperately asking the public for information, and the family of Aiden would put up a $50,000 reward for information, leading to the arrest of the shooter. That reward would rise to over $500,000 in the weeks following the shooting, funded by the family, civic leaders, local and private businesses, and others outraged by the shooting, such as YouTube stars Steve Kyle from Nelk Boys, who donated $100,000. The two men, who are residents of Orange County, contacted the district attorney to make the donation. The more than 2-week manhunt for the shooter finally ended Sunday, June 6th. Orange County sheriffs would arrest 23-year-old Win Lee, who is believed to be the driver, and 24-year-old Marcus Erez, who is believed to be the shooter. Both were arrested at their home in Costa Mesa, and the white Volkswagen that had made its way across multiple news sources as the suspect's vehicle was found at Marcus's grandmother's house, along with a weapon. A quick search through Marcus's Instagram shows he's a self-proclaimed car enthusiast who owned multiple firearms and posted multiple videos shooting at the gun range. The thought that one of these weapons may have been the one used to take the life of 6-year-old Aiden makes the post that much more chilling. Officials held a press conference the following day, the same day Aiden was buried, announcing the arrest and $1 million bail set for both suspects, who were expected to be arraigned on murder charges Tuesday, June 8th. While details on how the suspects were identified have been withheld, we can expect more details in the future. And if the state of California is able to secure a conviction, we can expect the California prison politics and prison inmates to avenge the life of 6-year-old Aiden Leos. Now, one thing about California and the prison system, even the county jails, they don't play. You are responsible for your actions, and it isn't just the justice system that's going to come down on you. They don't play about baby killers out there. The fact that he allegedly fired the weapon, she drove, and 2 weeks followed after the fact with nobody saying anything, that's going to be used against them in court. More so against the female. If he was the shooter, she can say, "I didn't know he was going to shoot. He shot. I was scared," whatever. But in that 2 weeks time, nothing has been said that she tried to reach out to the police, she tried to turn herself in, anything like that, and apparently she was living with him. Obviously they see on the news what's happened. That's most likely gonna punish her and get her ass a severe amount of time, even if she isn't charged with the actual murder. But for the shooter, the alleged shooter, Marcus, if he steps into a California prison, he's most likely gonna get life for the shooting. And I like him to get taken the fuck out, like ASAP, immediately. I mean, just Cali politics, from what I know, they don't play, and they don't play about things like that. And you have to accept responsibility for what you did. Not in court, nah, you can lie in court all you want, but when you step on that yard, when you in prison, you ain't lying in there. You're gonna bring that paperwork, and if your shit's looking fucked up, they're gonna put blades in you, or you're just gonna have to check PC, and then there's still a chance that you get wet up on the PC yard too. I mean, it's not gonna be good for him no matter where he goes. Now, for the people out there saying responsibility also falls on the mother, I can agree and I can disagree. Have I flipped somebody off before? I've done more than that. You know what I mean? But it never turned into a tragic situation. And one thing about it, when I'm with my daughter, I am more than willing to accept any L's, as long as you don't pose a threat to her. If you pose a threat to my daughter, I am willing to put you in the fucking ground on the spot. But as long as you don't pose a threat to her, I don't care what you say to me, do to me, disrespect me. My daughter is my first priority, not my pride. So I'm never gonna fuck up and come out of bounds when I'm around my child. But I don't feel that you can solely blame the mother for what she did, because nobody can expect someone to fire a gun into your car indiscriminately. Maybe they didn't know she had a kid, maybe they didn't give a fuck. But at the end of the day, it's not a normal human response. If anything, someone's gonna flip you off back, honk the horn, yell out of the window to shoot back. It's not something that somebody can expect. But at the end of the day, as parents, it is all of our priority as parents to make sure that our children go first. That means protecting them from situations in which we do nothing to instigate. Sometimes you can't stop somebody from starting something. You can only affect how you handle the situation. And could she have handled it better? I'm sure she could have, but what happened happened, and it's a tragic fucking loss. My condolences to the family. The day that this video was getting dropped is the day that they're gonna be in court and officially arraigned on charges. I'll do an update video when more details come out on the case, but we'll just have to see how things play out, and most likely, Marcus is gonna be in protective custody in the county jail. But hey, it's 1090 J. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. Till next time.